Hello everyone and welcome to our next art lesson. So once again we're going to look at some basic techniques and I'm going to introduce you to another famous artist and look at 3 of their famous pieces of work before I share the main activity for the lesson. Okay, so our artist we're going to look at today is Henri Matisse, and he is famous for Fauvism. We'll talk a little bit more about those when we look at the paintings in a second. So he was born on the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, 1869, and passed away on the 3rd of November, 1954. So you might see if you can work out how old he was. Bit of math there for you. Right, let's have a look at 3 paintings that I really liked by him. Okay, so here we have The Open Window, which was painted by him in 1905. So you can see his signature down the bottom right there. So artists always sign their work like we do when we do ours with Draw with Rob. So see what you can pick out through that open window, what you think it is showing, what you think might be out there. Maybe it's boats. Initially I thought it was loads of maybe broomsticks against a wall, but I think maybe that's boats listing in the wind. Maybe some flowers in pots here, but maybe you think something different. What's this around the window? Okay, let's look at another one. So this is Icarus, painted in 1947. So what do you think is happening in this painting? What do you think this red circly shape on the left hand side, if they're facing us, this person's chest might represent? What do you think the yellow, bright yellow things represent here? And what's the blue? Have a think about that. And here we have the final one I'm going to look at. This is called The Landscape. So you can see once again, what we've looked at with our other artists, the massive difference between these 3 paintings and the styles that are used. So Fauvism was where they looked at using strong colours and fierce brush strokes. So as you can see in all of these, we've got really, really vivid colours, bright colours. And some of his other paintings as well, you can see the brightness and the colours he brings out that maybe other artists wouldn't have done. He also does lots of other styles of paintings as well. So he's done expressionism, abstract expressionism, lots of different styles. But these are just some of the ones I've chosen to show you today. Right, so today we're going to watch a short tutorial on hatching, tone and line. So this is something else to add to our artist toolboxes for when we are drawing. So if you follow the link that will be on the activity and watch that, I think the video is around 10 minutes. And after you've done that and had a go at the activities within that video to practice those essential skills, go on to the activity, which I'm going to talk about now on the next slide. Okay, so our art challenge for this week is making a spring collage. So this could be something you do over the course of a week. It could be something you just do today. I kind of like the idea of doing it over the course of a week because your ideas can develop, and artists don't tend to just do their art on one day. They build on it again and again and again, like we do when we're writing. We talked about famous authors, how they build upon their work again and again. They don't just do it and say they're finished. So I'm just going to show you a few different types of things that you might produce, or you might have your own interpretation that you'd like to show and take a picture of and put it up on either Tapestry or Teams. So the first one here, you can see that they've used natural materials. They've gone out and they found some flowers, found some twigs, they've found some leaves, and they've made their own arrangement, and they've used these leaves here to make it look like what I believe is butterflies. They've used a dandelion here to show the sun, perhaps. You might interpret it slightly differently. So obviously, as we're still at the end of winter, the materials you find outside might be slightly different, so you have to use your imagination, your creativity to come up with something if you want to use this idea. But I just thought it was such a sunny day today, and we're supposed to have a nice week this week. This really made me think of spring. So what can you produce? Maybe you be using natural material to make your collage. So you might glue it down, or you might just lay it out on the floor or on a piece of paper, and then take it back outside again when you're finished. Completely up to you. So that's one way that you can approach this. Another way, so this person's used different colour bits of paper. So this looks like a paper plate that they've used. They've made kites with straws and various different colours to create this spring scene. They've got leaves and flowers and trees and a blue sky, kind of like we had this morning. So that's another take on it. So you could do it that way. Another way could be just drawing pencils. You could draw your favourite things from spring. You could research spring animals. You could put different shapes together. It's up to you how you produce this collage. And then the last time, I remember doing this collage quite a lot when I was in primary school, and that is finding pictures, maybe in magazines, obviously with grown-ups' permission to start cutting them up, or some pictures on the internet that you might be able to print and cut out. So there's lots and lots of different ways you can make this collage, and it doesn't have to be something that gets finished today. So you could, maybe if you wanted to submit something today, you could submit what you've started working on, and then maybe by the end of the week you could submit your finished piece. I really look forward to seeing what you come up with. Thank you once again for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.